Hey guys, this is Nick with PhoneArena, and it's time for a speed comparison. Today we'll find out which of these two phones is faster, the HTC One M9 or the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. But we won't be comparing processor speeds, number of cores or anything like that. Instead, we'll be launching the same apps on both phones and we'll be observing how well they perform. Before we begin, we want to say that we are trying to keep this test as fair as possible for the two phones. So the HTC One M9 is fresh out of the box, while the Galaxy Note 4 was just given a factory reset. They have been rebooted just now, there are no apps loaded in their memory, and we have the same set of applications loaded on them. They are connected to the same Wi-Fi network, and we are using the same user accounts for both smartphones. Okay, let's get this testing started. Let's try with something simple, like the phone application. Looks like the M9 was slightly quicker in this test, but let's give it another go just to be sure. Yep, the M9 is slightly quicker. Next up we have the stock phone book application. The M9 was slightly quicker, looks like the Galaxy Note 4 lagged there for a bit. Let's give it another chance. Yeah, the Galaxy Note 4 is slightly slower at opening the phone book. Next we have the stock messaging application. This was pretty much a tie, but let's give it another try. Yeah, we can say that this one is a tie. Let's move on to the stock gallery applications. Both have well over 100 photos in them. So let's try this one out. Maybe the Note 4 was a little bit quicker, but we can pretty much call this a tie. Let's give it another try just to be sure. Yeah, maybe the Note 4 was a little bit quicker. Now let's try the camera application. Looks like the Note 4 was a little bit faster at launching the camera, but let's give it another try. Yeah, maybe the Note 4 is a little bit faster at launching the camera. Next, the stock email application. Looks like the M9 was a little bit faster, but let's give it another go, just to be sure. Yeah, maybe the M9 is a little bit faster than the Note 4. Next we have the official Facebook application. Yeah, the Note 4 was slightly faster. Now let's try Twitter and see how fast it opens. Again, the Note 4 was a little bit faster than the M9. Next up we have the official YouTube application. The Note 4 was definitely faster than the M9, but let's give it another try just to be sure. Yep, that was a definite win for the Note 4. Now let's try Gmail. Perhaps the Note 4 was a little bit faster, but we have to give it another try. Yeah, the Note 4 was slightly faster than the M9. Next up, we have the Google Plus application. Yeah, it looks like this was a tie, but let's give it another go. Yep, both phones were really fast at opening Google+. Next we have Google Maps. Maybe the Note 4 was a little bit faster. Let's give it another go just to be sure. Yeah, we can say that the Note 4 is a little bit faster in this test. Next, we're gonna test Chrome on the two phones, but to do that, we're gonna use these shortcuts instead of the app shortcut instead. So let's try with Wikipedia first. Looks like both phones finished at the same time. The next page we want to test is the Blizzard homepage. Again, great performance from both phones. And lastly, let's try Samsung's website. Overall, excellent performance from both phones. Let's move on to Google Play Newsstand. Maybe the Note 4 was a little bit quicker, but the two phones were very quick at launching this app. Next on the list we have Google Drive. The Note 4 a little bit faster than the M9. One more try just to be sure. Yep, the Note 4 is a little bit faster in this test. Next we have Google Play Store. Yeah, we can say that this one is a tie. Next we have Play Music. Maybe the Note 4 was a little bit faster, but we're gonna run this test one more time just to be sure. Yeah, the Note 4 was a little bit faster. Let's try the Photos application. The Note 4 was a little bit faster, but we're gonna give this test another go. Yep, the Note 4 was slightly faster. Now let's give Hangouts a try. Again, slightly faster performance from the Note 4, but we're gonna run the test one more time just to be sure. Yep, the Note 4 was slightly faster. Now let's try the Dropbox application. Again, slightly faster performance from the Note 4, but we're gonna run the test one more time. Yep, a little bit faster performance from the Note 4. And lastly, we have Spotify. Let's see how fast the Spotify application is going to load. Maybe the Note 4 was a little bit faster, but we're gonna give it another go. Yeah, the Note 4 was slightly faster. On paper, the HTC One M9 has the newer and faster Snapdragon processor, but in reality, the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 is a slightly quicker phone. The One M9 demonstrated better performance only when handling those basic stock applications like the phone book or the dialer, while the Galaxy Note 4 remained quicker in most other tests. Of course, the HTC One M9 is not a slow phone by any means, but in the real world, the Galaxy Note 4 has the upper hand. Thank you for watching our speed comparison between the HTC One M9 and the Galaxy Note 4. To check out more of our comparisons and reviews, feel free to subscribe and don't forget to check us out at PhoneArena.com.